Hello everybody, welcome back to Alex Hoey's DCU review. Today we're doing episode 3, which is the TV series Peacemaker. Today I'm joined by completely new guests, Connor Griffiths and Dylan Radcliffe.
I was in it before.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's me.
I was in it before.
It's different. This is different because this is Griffiths from the other universe.
This is...
I'm the evil Griffiths.
So,
it's really polite and nice and likeable.
I'm the bad guy.
he believes in equality for all.
Evil Connor Griffiths. He believes in, equal rights, being polite to people, donates to charity.
And he's straight.
Charity. What the fuck? Am I allowed to swear on this? Can I swear?
After the first minute you can swear, so I'll cut
okay.
that, but
Okay, sorry.
Just give it like a minute, then you can swear your ass off.
I don't know about charity, but yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so the first episode we did was Creature Commandos with Dylan, and then we did Superman with Ladkins and Lewis Adkins and Griffiths, and today we've got the Earth X variant of Griffiths.
Yeah.
So obviously this is your first time on the podcast, Griffiths. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Apparently, I heard some good stuff about the Superman episode. My counterpart did a good job, but today we're here to steal the show.
Okay.
Really, really lock in. I'm dialed in on Peacemaker.
Okay, so how are you feeling about being here, Dylan?
I'm good. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so the first season of Peacemaker. So James Gunn got cancelled a while back.
All right.
And they kicked him out of Marvel for a bit. And DC were like, we'll have you. We don't care. We'll have you. So they let him make a sequel to let him make the film The Suicide Squad. And then they let him, and they were like, do you want to do something else? He's like, yeah, I'll do a Peacemaker show. So Peacemaker was in the film The Suicide Squad. Shit, should I have done that? No.
No. We'll talk about it here.
He was, okay, this will be everything. So he was he's played by John Cena in the film The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Which is a sequel to Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Way better.
And then he got his own TV series set in the old DCU. But then when the second season came out, when James Gunn took control and he rebooted the entire universe, he was like, yeah, Peacemaker's still canon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's a whole weird thing going on with that, but
fingers crossed, if that means the Suicide Squad is only partially canon, did Polka Dot Man make it out alive?
Can we get
Maybe.
Polka Dot Man back?
Because I feel like that was a mistake to kill him off, to be honest.
First things first, then I suppose we could talk a bit about the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, and what
Yeah.
Peacemaker does in that, just the Peacemaker element.
You go for it.
Yeah, because basically, first Suicide Squad film, they had Will Smith playing Deadshot, right?
true.
And then they replaced him with, what's the character's name? Idris Elba's character.
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport, who's basically the same character as Deadshot was in the previous film. And then you've also got Bloodsport is competing with Peacemaker in this film, with the running joke being that they're basically the same character. Like, with they're just two, dudes with guns, basically, which felt weird. And then, then they have, a rivalry the whole film. Alex, I assume you wanted to talk about how they resolve it or whatever, because it's relevant to the plot of the show. Peacemaker.
So Peacemaker, he gets he's so in the film The Suicide Squad they go to is it Corto Maltese, I think.
Yeah.
And Peter Capaldi, the thinker, he's doing experiments with Starro, this giant kaiju starfish thing, and they're doing horrible experiments on people and shit. And Rick Flag's Rick Flag Jr. He's the only member of the Suicide Squad that isn't a guy with a bomb on their neck. He's just in charge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was in the first Suicide Squad, and in this one he tries to stop. He tries to get this information out to the world, and Peacemaker's like, we can't do that. It'll cause an international incident. So they get into a fight, and Peacemaker he kills Rick Flag Jr. and he stabs him in the chest, and he's like, Peacemaker, what a joke. And he dies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then, and that's kind of a big element of this show.
Yeah, it plays into it quite a lot.
And then Bloodsport shoots Peacemaker in the neck and fucking kills him.
But he's fine. He's in the hospital.
Yeah,
survived it.
He uses a smaller bullet.
Yeah, but and then a building falls on him.
Yeah, but he's built different.
But
isn't
it's
he?
just like, yeah, who cares? It's literally just that James Gunn was gonna kill him off, but he liked working with John Cena, and saw potential in him, like in the character as well. So he just wanted to do a show with him.
I don't even think it's just that, to be honest. I don't know whether you remember some of the scenes in Peacemaker, but like, assuming that Peacemaker's like a normal dude, that guy died 14 times in that show. Like, I'm not joking, easily. I'm almost certain at some point he gets his like face broken into through a wall, and like his neck like gets like freaking kneed into the wall, and it's like, okay, so that guy's dead.
Yeah, gets up.
He's like super dead right now. But
what did you guys think of the Suicide Squad? Actually, what do you think of both Suicide Squad films? Because I thought the first one was shit, but I quite enjoyed the second one.
I haven't seen the first one because I heard it was shit, and I don't like waste my time. Like,
so you're not planning on watching it? We can talk about it.
The first Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I've seen the Suicide Squad because it's good. You can spoil the first one.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch something that people tell me is a waste of time to watch. You know.
It's pretty bad, to be honest. I don't know. It's just like, it's just bad, isn't it?
Jared Leto's terrible.
There's so many things you could go for on why it's bad. It's almost hard to pick one to just pinpoint. But no, it is just really bad. I don't know. The film just kind of happens.
Remember at the time, like, everyone loved it. Like, it made money, and like
I was really excited to see it. I was disappointed coming out of the cinema.
There was a large fan base of people arguing it was a good film. There was tons of people. Yeah, there's tons of kids dressed up as Harley Quinn.
Weird.
Yeah, with a shirt that said "Daddy's Little Monster" on it. Yeah. there was people liked this film when it came out, you know.
Do you remember Katana?
That bit's so good. I've seen that clip where he's like,
"This is Katana."
It's like halfway into the film, they just introduce a new character, like, "This is Katana. She's got my back."
You got El Diablo, who's like,
Diablo,
"I'm never gonna fight again," because he like accidentally killed his wife, and then like Will Smith like he rage baits him and he just does it.
Yeah. And that's the big moment in the film, by the way. That's like the big aura farm moment that used to climax. That's the climax. El Diablo actually does something.
And then he fucking...
Does Killer Croc do anything in the film, or does he just...
Killer Croc doesn't do anything in the movie.
Does he just sit there in prosthetics and win an award?
I swear at one point he swims.
He swims?
Maybe.
Like,
that's all I got.
Like better than a person could swim?
I always forget that he's in that movie. Yeah.
I actually forgot he was a character. I only remembered because I remember him like winning an award, like an Oscar for like prosthetic like makeup or some shit. I forget.
Wasn't he voted on by blind people?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I've got to fact check that one.
Yeah, but I think I've heard that. Yeah, they let blind people vote on certain categories that they probably shouldn't be able to vote on, considering they can't see. That's the thing. I also hear I just remember hearing someone say like, "Oh yeah, I'm at the Academy and for the like best animated picture for like thing. I just watched it with like my kids and asked them what they thought."
Oh,
it's cringe.
Captain Boomerang's so good in that first one. It's like weird how entertaining he is.
Yeah, he's in the second one.
He's probably
too.
the best part.
He gets murked at the start of the second one, but I'm thinking. So the idea with this is that naturally, some stuff is not canon because at the end of the first season of Peacemaker, all of the Justice League turn up. Yeah. But in the start of the second season, they retconned it to be the Justice Gang.
Yeah.
So the way any of this stuff works is nothing's canon until he says it is.
Just hopefully,
I'm hoping Captain Boomerang's alright.
Yeah, Captain Boomerang's alright. I mean, you never know. The second film is a gajillion times better, though.
Yeah,
is what I will say. Yeah. It's just... I don't know, the characters are just way more interesting. Polka Dot Man's more interesting.
The presentation's more interesting.
Yeah, even Ratcatcher at least kind of like...
Ratcatcher 2.
Ratcatcher 2's very...
I couldn't get the original.
Very intertwined with the story and Bloodsport's kind of relationship with his daughter and all that. So, like, it's way... Just the writing, everything is way better.
There's also, like, what you call it? There's like, you know how in the first film, the trailer, they present a certain style that's not really present in the film?
Yeah.
In the actual editing and shooting past the opening bit that was used for the trailers. It's like in the Suicide Squad, they have a consistent style Like they have a consistently stylized presentation for like certain sequences. It keeps coming back up, and like they have title cards, but like they're ingrained in the environment. I don't know if you remember those.
I think so. Yeah.
And that, like, so yeah. There's totally a scene in the film where like some dude like dies. Like some guy that was just with them the whole time.
And they're like, who was that? Polka Man's like, he's been there the whole time.
He's been here the whole time helping us. And he actually is like following in any group shot. He's like in the back, like far back following. Like, and it's like but they never mention him or bring him up until he dies. And then like Polka Dots Man, like, yeah, he's really nice. He's really helpful.
Man, that's just sad, bro. That's so sad.
Yeah.
What the hell, bro?
One thing I don't like about the film, the second one, is I think that, well, actually both of them, is like the death rate. So the idea behind Suicide Squad is it's called the Suicide Squad because the missions are so dangerous that it's suicide to attempt them.
Yeah.
And also, like, who the fuck's... I'm sorry, I put my phone on silent.
Yeah, put it on silent.
Yeah. It's Jamie messaging me, that
Bastard.
Anyway, so the idea is that, you know, it's so dangerous, it's basically a suicide mission. And yet, in the first one, El Diablo gets like a big dramatic death at the end, and also like
typical movie death.
Yeah,
I didn't know he died.
And like he's like, no, you're not gonna take another family. I'm not gonna lose another family. I'm like, you know these guys for like 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah, they always do that in stuff.
Yeah, and then and also Slipknot, because everyone gets their big introduction at the start, and then they go, oh yeah, Slipknot's here by the way.
And then you said explodes.
He said explodes.
Yeah.
So in the second one, it's like, I mean, it's better because you got like Rick Flag. And then Polka Dot Man right at the end, which I think was a bit of a mistake. But I think there's a whole other cast of Suicide Squad that just get wiped at the start.
Yeah,
I'd rather
the
they got
very
wiped
start.
throughout the film, like it was a massive crew.
Yeah, it's basically Bay of Pigs style. Everyone dies.
Yeah, we lost my boy Javelin.
Yeah, Javelin, the little...
Mongal. Weasel actually does survive this. Who else we got?
Yeah, Weasel's the only one who survives.
Savant. Captain Boomerang, which is a real loss.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Blackguard.
But I do wish they'd had a more gradual drop off.
If you put all these people into the same team, you could drop one off every scene.
Yeah,
someone could die every scene. You know what I mean? Like,
and then like, but
also the detachable kid.
Yeah,
I
also think they should have kept some of them alive that they killed off, like Captain Boomerang
and Polka Dot
Man.
Yeah.
But then like also if you, I don't know, like they could have used it a bit better, the gimmick, you know.
I'd rather they killed Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
That was never going to happen.
No, I knew it wasn't going to happen.
No, dude.
I think a big part of Suicide Squad as well is Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
She's usually in charge of these. She's good, I think. Viola Davis is a good choice for it.
Yeah, she gets knocked out at the end. And yeah.
Should we talk about...
well, I'm just getting this out now because I'm never going to come back to this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, like, should we talk about how it affects Peacemaker?
I just want to talk about King Shark.
I love King Shark.
He's great. Sylvester Stallone.
Well, he's gonna be in Creature. Like he was at the end of Creature Commando, so he's probably gonna be in.
Griffiths has not seen Creature Commando.
Oh, he's in like one shot in the background. Don't worry. It's not like he doesn't like show up on a horse like Gandalf and riding with the elves and save everyone.
Right.
He's just in like he's just in a shot in the background. Like
okay, so it's not like Helm's Deep.
No, it's not like they have a. You know, they have a thing. We have a king shark.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like he's just in the background at the end, implying he's still going to be in the next universe. Like.
Okay, so I just want to talk about the intro for both seasons of Peacemaker. So there's 2 seasons of Peacemaker. The first season had "Do You Want to Taste It" by Wigwam.
Yeah.
And the second one is "Oh Lord" by Foxy Shazam. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
So they have these. The intros are incredible.
Yeah.
These like choreographed dance sequences.
Yeah, but it's what's funny is it's like they're all like in costume, but they're like not in character because they're just like straight faced, like they're not emoting at all. They're all just completely deadpan, breaking it down. Julia, like they're doing their arms and stuff, like dude waving around and shit the whole time, and in their face is just completely flat expression. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's like the start of Family Guy. Where they do that dancing.
Because it what?
Yeah, they do
as soon as you said that, then my mind went to the American Dad theme for some reason.
No, but the difference is in Family Guy, it's like they're all the characters, and they're talking as themselves. What's weird about the Peacemaker one is it's like no one is like the character or even the actor. They're just vessels to dance. So it's so funny.
Which do you prefer of the 2 intros?
I think I like the second one.
I think I'm actually in the second one at this point. And when I first saw it, I was like, it's not as good. But now I'm like,
Yeah,
I kind of
yeah.
prefer it.
Yeah, I mean, I could go either way, to be honest.
I feel like the cast's a lot bigger of like important characters in season 2. The cast's a lot bigger, so you get like this bigger dance number.
I'm
with
sure it
everyone.
had a higher budget.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could flip a coin on it. I'm not too. Yeah.
No, they're both really good. Okay, so it's so season 1 is technically, I guess, not part of the DCU. Like the events kind of happened. You know what I mean?
It all happened.
It all happened. Well, yeah, but the Justice Gang learns to the Justice League.
Yeah, it's just different stuff.
Yeah, I think we're just
So it's like, whenever, like, because I know whenever they've talked about what actors they're going to keep from the old DCEU, it's all like all the Peacemaker ones. They go, yeah, also Blue Beetle. You know what I mean? So whenever Blue Beetle turns up, I'll like watch that movie. You know what I mean?
Until that day.
Until that day, I'm not watching it. You know what I mean?
I don't want to watch the Blue Beetle.
Like, okay, I won't get him on for whatever if he turns up in there. You know what I mean? So I just want we're still going to talk about the first season. We'll do season 1 and 2. So season 1, it is about so he gets like taken in by Argus, the Black Ops group, because they need to stop Project Butterfly happening.
Yeah.
So they're on they've got to so what Project Butterfly is like weird, it's weird like butterfly things that like infect people.
Yeah, they build up to the mystery over the course of the show, but it all ties in. By the end, it all ties into like his character arc and shit, basically. So that's it. Kind of has 2 plot lines: one with the butterflies and one with his dad.
Yeah,
And
kind of
while
2 villains.
They
Yeah,
never like literally converge in like a plot way. I don't think they're both like leading towards a character development like shift in like Peacemaker. Yeah, I mean, in different ways.
Yeah, so Peacemaker's kind of an asshole. He's kind of a piece of shit, especially in the first. Less so in the second season.
Oh yeah, he's kind of alright.
But in the first one, he's like a real piece of shit. It's just like mean to everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's a cool dude though.
He's a cool dude. There's also who else? I mean, I love the outfit.
Yeah, I like the outfit. I like the use
outfit's
of all
great.
the helmets in the first
They
season.
don't really use them in the second season.
No.
Because they're all like gone, aren't they? They're all used. A lot of
Yeah.
them like floated off, and also he doesn't have his dad to build him anymore.
Well, to be honest with you, in the second season, when he found that extra set of helmets outside the other door, I was like, oh, okay, so we're going to get more helmet foreplay, and then we didn't get it. So,
Helmet foreplay.
Yeah.
Helmet foreplay. Holy shit.
But my favourite
look at
helmet
the
was
shape
the
of it.
one where it's like a human missile.
yeah.
Do you remember the helmet where the dude's like Peacemaker's dad's like, this one gives you scabies, and
Yeah.
he's like, okay, and he's like, every real man should have scabies at least once in his life.
Does he say that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then Peacemaker's like, okay. Like, he doesn't want to have the argument. He's just like, yep,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay. That might be the post credits like gag.
Oh,
for the
maybe,
first episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he's talking about all their helmets, and then in the post credits, it just cuts and he's like, points at the helmet. This one gives you scabies.
I love
Nice.
the first episode where the janitor at the hospital is like, "You're that racist superhero Peacemaker." It's like, I'm not. It's like, you kill a lot of black people, guys. It's like, I'm sorry. In the future, I'll be less trusting of white people and kill more of them.
That's so
Thank
real.
you.
That's so real.
And then he gets him to come to his fucking his niece's or his niece or his nephew's school and talk at it. So
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the
Everyone
one girl's
say-
like,
Everyone, even people haven't. I think you're my dad. Even people who haven't seen the show have probably seen that on fucking Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts.
That's so funny. I like the like everyone who's met him. I know Flash is an asshole.
Yeah.
Like he gets says something like that. He's like, the Flash is a dick. You know what I mean? Some of the people that Peacemaker's canonically teamed up with as well, like Mattery, a lad. They mentioned him in the first season. He can eat. He can eat any matter.
any man. Damn, he's like a pig.
And he's like, and he's like, that's how I defeated Kite Man. It's Big Kite Man. Great.
What a niche reference.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not
Really?
anymore.
Kite Man.
Kite Man. No, I mean Matter Eater Man.
Oh, Matter
Matter
Man.
Eater,
That's niche. That's
Yeah.
a niche reference.
Batmite as well, they mentioned.
Batmite. Don't know Batmite.
You don't know Batmite.
Oh, sorry, I don't know Batmite.
The little. It's like a little.
You don't know who Batmite is?
It's like a fifth dimensional being.
Do you know Mr. Mixix Pitalet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like him but for Batman.
So he's like an outer dimensional
Of course.
being. He's like a fourth dimensional level being, but he's like a
He's fifth dimensional.
Yeah, he's fifth dimensional, but he's like a neckbeard that's obsessed with Batman. Basically, it's like a man-child.
Yeah, because Mr. Mid-Six Pitlick, he's got like a really hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
But like, and he's. I mean, I'm sure his suit maybe that's normal for where he is, whatever.
Yeah.
But like Batman, he's like dressed in a Batman outfit. He's like this little weirdo.
Yeah, he's wearing a ill-fitting Batman costume. It's got one of the ears. It's like sagging and it doesn't quite fit. And he's like a little man-child loser. And he's like,
we'll get Batmite before we get a new Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Never forget what they took from her.
Hello.
James Gunn's obsessed with little obscure characters.
The best thing I've ever seen with Batmite is the last episode of Batman Brave and the Bold.
He tries to get the show
Where
cancelled.
he's tired of the show, so he gets it cancelled. By
That evil bastard.
He goes into their universe. He starts tampering with the plot line and like makes it so bad.
Batman said the N-word.
And then one in that episode, he's doing it because he wants like a serious Batman show again.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I can't wait. Here comes the new reboot.
Yeah,
it's a Batgirl show.
Yeah, it's he watches the trailer. He's like, oh, it's CG.
It's a CG Batgirl
It's a Batgirl show, and he's like, no.
Yeah, that's terrible. They failed, bro.
He failed, man. He's good. He also there's one episode of Batman Brave and the Bold where he he's showing Batman like a museum, and it's like he's got Jason Todd. It's like the shot of Jason Todd when he had him in his arms. He's like, oh, the death of Jason Todd, where viewers got to decide if he lived or died. Guess how I voted? He voted for the death of Jason Todd. That prick.
Damn.
I can't believe everyone was like, fuck this kid, actually.
But like, it's a fictional child for everyone else. For him, it's like, yeah, I vote that this real kid just fucking bites it.
This guy's like a Reddit mod, bro.
He's like a proper Reddit.
That's the joke, yeah.
Like, we was Reddit before there was Reddit, you know what I mean?
Very impressive.
No, I feel like he was just like a fanboy initially, but he's got like full Reddit of these days.
Well, he's grown to reflect what the fans are like, obviously.
I've just talked about Brave the Bold now.
Yeah.
But it's the last thing I say, and we'll go back to Peacemaker. I'll cut some of this. But it's he's fighting. Batman's like fighting Calendar Man. He's like, you've got to fight someone, Batman. Why don't you fight Killer Croc or Grundy? And he's like, just do Calendar Man. Kind of fight Calendar Man. He's like, all right. And he brings out Calendar Man. He's like, Calendar Man's like, what the fuck am I? And Batman's like, just take a dive, man. He like fake punches him, and then he's like, fucking Batman's like, this is lame. And he makes him the Calendar King, so he can like summon shit like pumpkins for Halloween, or he summons like giant Easter bunnies.
He gives him god powers.
He gives him god powers, and they cut to Comic-Con, and Batmite's at the Comic-Con. All the Batman fans are like, this is lame. I don't think this would happen actually. Like, and they're all dressed in like the Bale suit and shit. Like,
damn, that's
hilarious.
so brutal.
It's good stuff.
Pretty good actually.
I love Batmite. What was I going to say? So there's a lot of... come on, I was fucking on about.
Peacemaker.
Batmite is not in Peacemaker.
Batmite isn't in Peacemaker. I'll tell you what is good, though.
Peacemite, though.
The old man who lives next to Peacemaker's dad.
Yeah, that guy's pretty good.
He's
like that guy.
He's in the intro busting a grave as well.
Do you have a coterie of villains? No, I don't have a coterie of villains because I put them in the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Maybe less people would die if Batman just killed the Joker.
You know what? He's keeping it real, though, at that point.
He's keeping it real.
Some of them gotta go. Some of them
Joker gotta go.
Joker gotta
Absolute
go.
Joker gotta go.
Yeah, well, if it's absolute Batman, then all of them gotta go.
Not Catwoman.
Yeah, the Catwoman don't count, but the
Killer
rest of them...
Croc's chill.
What are you on about, bro? He's got teeth going down to his fucking
Yeah, but he's a nice guy. I know he looks like the gaping dragon from like
Right, he
Dark
actually
Souls,
does look like the gaping dragon.
but he's like the gaping dragon if he's like a nice dude.
It's just like a big dragon, but like the teeth start up here and then like they
End at his belly button.
like,
I think I might know that
feet, bro.
actually.
Yeah.
So another character. So there's more of the cast we've got here. So we've got I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. Leota Adebayo.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Oh, cool, awesome. So
It's
she
like Adebayo.
Adebayo. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
so she is. She's a she's a nepotism hire
Yeah.
because her mum is
Amanda
Waller.
Scam.
She's a bit useless.
She's okay. She pulls her right in the end.
She's got a good heart. She's got a good heart on her, but
Yeah.
I don't know how much she's adding. But I do like her.
Yeah, she's cool. She's important to the story. So
She's cool. I like her. She's of course because she's a lesbian. She's not getting along with her wife.
Oh yeah.
Because
You know it is.
it
yeah,
is.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how it is, but you know it is.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking everything, man. I'm telling you. James Gunn in a tweet. He was like, "I'm so glad that Adebayo and her wife are together because in everything, all the lesbians always get divorced." And he was like, "Oh." After he'd written the second season.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Best character in the whole show, Adrian Chase, aka Vigilante.
Yeah, he's pretty good, to be honest. He's definitely one of the highlights.
So he's just an actual nutcase.
Yeah.
He's certifiably insane. He's like...
There's not many ways you can describe how he acts or what. Like, it's undescribable, really.
Vigilante.
Yeah.
Oh, Vigilante, he's brilliant. He's like Steve.
You can't. There's no point of reference for.
There's no.
I don't know who Steve is.
No, I was just saying to you.
It's a really bad look for Vigilante.
You can only reference. Reference Ladkins and Connor because
no,
they've been on.
I was just saying for you guys to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you describe Steve? Apply that to Vigilante. How would you describe? Just incomprehensible logic.
He just has no logic. He's crazy.
Yeah, can you give
it's
me
like you can't a reason with him because he works on his own layer of reason.
He knows all the facts about manta rays and stuff like that.
Yeah, he goes like, ask me about spiders. He's like, can spiders produce milk? No. Yeah, they can. They got teeny tiny little udders. That's true, by the way.
Yeah, they do.
That's not true.
That is?
No, it's not.
You keep saying that's not true. It is. Google it.
No, because
it is. It's true.
Because
he's not fucking with him. He's true.
Really?
It's true.
Oh, that's not true.
It is. Google it.
Why do you keep saying it's not true?
He's so insistent that they can't have teeny tiny little udders.
No, teeny tiny little udders.
So Vigilante, he considers
if they had teeny tiny little udders, I would have known about it because I would have drank spider milk by now. You know, like.
Moving on.
Is this guy autistic? What the hell is happening?
He is. Yes.
What the fuck? What do you?
It's not an insult. It's just you are. Like,
no,
it's just factually true.
No,
I'm asking a genuine question.
Why are you asking that now?
I'm sure I've asked it before.
Okay, that's fair then. But why are you asking it? I was saying something normal. If they had teeny tiny little spider udders, I would have drank the spider milk by now.
Vigilante initially, he just shows up to Peacemaker's house and he's doesn't show his face. Got to keep his identity a secret.
Yeah. Because he is the identity.
There's a scene.
He is Vigilante.
There's a scene where Peacemaker, they cut to him in bed with some guy's wife to imply he's
just got her tits out.
Yeah, to imply he's just been fucking this guy's wife. Very epic. And then they just slowly pan left and Vigilante's there in his mask,
without the whole three-way with his mask on. Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. It's great. I love that.
He's wonderful. Who's good? There's a decent amount of nudity in this show, isn't there? Yeah, no, I don't know, man.
That's a massive tangent you'll have to cut.
Look, man. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't enjoy the show where people get gorillas get killed with chainsaws, and then
that's awesome.
Some woman gets a boob.
That's
awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah, so the butterflies, they can take over any living thing.
I forgot about the gorilla.
So they have a gorilla, and then
they're getting attacked by a gorilla. They can't win. I feel like. Do you think the gorilla thing, because it never comes up again? Do you think it is a reference to the fact that in comic books, this was a real thing where comic books would sell way better if they had a gorilla on the cover, to the point where DC put in a rule that only one comic a month could have a gorilla on the cover because they didn't want to overdo it and milk the cash cow that was having a gorilla on the cover.
Milk the gorilla.
I don't know, man.
Milk the gorilla. Did you know that gorillas, they have teeny tiny little udders?
I don't think so. I think they're quite big, to be honest.
You can milk them. They're big udders, and you can milk them.
Okay, so the guy that kills the gorilla with the chainsaw is a John Economos, played by Steve Agee.
Yeah.
So he was initially in, I think he's in the Suicide Squad first. And
yeah.
He made a couple of cameos and some other shit that I don't care about. And then there was an animated version of him in Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
But I guess Creature Commandos is in between the first and second season of this. But I just think he's such a fucking
yeah.
Such a bitch.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Yeah.
He's a little bitch.
There's a bit where someone goes I don't get paid to put up with your shit, and he goes well, actually, in my file it says I have anxiety, and it says I have all these issues, and I'm the best at this and this and this. So yeah, you do get paid to put up with my shit. it's like in my file it says I have anxiety, so you do get paid to put up with my shit. It's so funny.
I really like the bit where he's where he frames Peacemaker's dad. And it's
for killing. What was he at frame for? Was it for killing some aliens or something?
I can't remember. Yeah.
No, because in the first episode, Peacemaker he shags a bird and then she tries to kill him, and then he explodes her with his helmet because she's a butterfly.
Yeah.
Griffiths, what are you saying?
Yeah, and obviously he puts it on and Peacemaker's like, what? How could you even blame it on my dad? How, you could have done it on anyone. Like, what did he say? Like Ed Sheeran or someone like that?
His name's like 30 people.
Yeah,
and it's where in the credits it keeps going.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, he's got out, he's got time.
Yeah. There's also like it's funny because like John Economos, when you first start watching, he seems normal, if a bit awkward and stupid or whatever, and then just like I feel like the longer you watch this show, you realise like none of these people are quite right. Something off maybe with every individual here. Who's the most normal one? Like Adebayo.
Adebayo by far. Yeah.
Even she's fucking awkward and weird, and like probably doesn't actually get what's going on sometimes.
Remember the scene with Peacemaker? He's because he likes her. They're outside. He's like, he lives in a trailer, don't they? And he's like, "Do you want to come in?" She's like, "All right, but you're not gonna try and convince me your dick's like a lesbian or something, are you? Like, 'cause she's gay."
Yeah,
it's so funny. And he's like, and a bit earlier in that, he's like, "Oh no, don't worry, I'm an ally." And she's like, I thought she what she says to him, but he's like, "I've got 500 gigabytes of Alliance on his hard drive." What does he have 500 gigabytes of it? You know what I mean?
Bro's a busy man.
Bro really wants to make he really wants to make lesbians feel welcome. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a safe space inside his trailer. Yeah. Just keeping it real.
He's got an eagle. He's got a pet eagle.
Yeah,
Eagly.
It
hugs him.
Oh, I love when Eagly hugs him. What a beautiful moment.
Love that bird, man.
Yeah.
It happens again as well.
To John Economos in the finale of season 2.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Whoa. Eagles can hug people.
Wow. There's also
I love that scene.
There's also Amelia Harcourt, who is played by Jennifer Holland, which is James Gunn's hot wife.
Yeah.
Where does he keep getting them from? What was that noise?
Huh?
Who do you think?
Yeah. Where does he keep getting them from? So she's an Argus agent, and she doesn't like Peacemaker initially, but they kind of have a romance as time goes on.
Yeah. It's a big thing throughout both seasons, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
less in the first season because she kind of fucking hates him the whole first season, really.
Yeah.
But like in the second season, it's like actually more of a like the first season's like he has to get her to start hating him, and then in the second season, it's like actually they're developing a relationship and stuff.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
And I feel like it's like I remember watching the first season and being like, how are they going to convince me that he's become a good enough guy that like she should actually give him a chance when he's so awful or whatever? And what they kind of do, they mostly just like show that like actually she's a fucking maniac.
Yeah,
like she shoots an innocent man because he like saw too much, and then the next whole season she spends like getting into bar fights for fun. So it's not like they go like, oh no, even though he's killed all these people, he's actually a really, like she should go out with him even though he's killed all these people because he feels bad. It's like, no, she's just as bad, really. Like, she's killing
also
people.
Evil. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, I was like,
yeah, they're similar people.
James Gunn wants you to know that his wife is more attractive and more muscular than yours.
James Gunn.
I don't have a wife, so.
Actually, James Gunn, this actually does become an issue towards the end of the second season. James Gunn spends way too much time trying to convince us that he's cool.
That he's got the best Spotify playlist out of anyone.
Look how cool my wife is. Look how cool my Spotify playlist is. I know you were looking for some kind of climax, but I'm going to play this other song I like instead.
Yeah.
His wife is really hot, though.
In season 1, I kept having this thing where, like, maybe this is just from watching other shows like Umbrella Academy where they'll play a song at, like, the end of an episode and do a montage and then credits or something. But, like, they kept doing these long sequences in season 1 of Peacemaker that were, like, you're showing, for example, like, all the characters, where they are, what they're doing right now, what's just happened has affected them and their life's going, and then then you'll see the villains at the end of the montage all doing their thing, and it's giving them motivation to do something. You think, okay, credits now, and then there's like 10 more minutes of just episode after a big long montage.
Oh, do you remember the one in episode 7 of the first season where his dad becomes the White Dragon again?
Yeah.
And then all the butterflies break into the police station, like kill everyone.
And they kill everyone. You think, oh, end of the episode. It's not, is it? It just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
They definitely played the whole song though.
They play the whole song. They do a whole giant sequence of the villains suiting up and getting ready and coming out in full force.
But that's
and you
episode 6, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then you think, okay, now the episode ends right here and it's setting up the next episode, and then the episode just keeps going.
So-
yeah, I think he pushes it a little bit, to be honest.
It's like
but-
usually you do something like that at the end of the episode to like hype up the next one. I don't know.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
you do a big montage with the song and like setting shit up, it's like I just expect it to end, and then not only does the montage keep going 10 times longer than I think it will, but also then the episode is like the next like few minutes of it left.
do you guys like Mern?
Oh yeah, I like Man.
Mern's cool.
I forgot all about Man.
So Mern's only in the first season because he's killed.
Yeah.
So he is actually so he is
Spoilers.
38 minutes in, guys. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fucking hell.
What?
No, nothing. Yeah. Mern is so he's in charge of Project Butterfly, or stopping Project Butterfly, whatever.
Yeah.
But he is in fact a butterfly himself. But he wants to sort of reform. But at the same time, he has killed a guy by taking him over.
Yeah, which was a bit rude, but yeah, fair enough.
A bit, but he did say that he was like, he found like the worst guy you could. Like, Mern was a bad dude.
Yeah.
No, I think he's portrayed very well, and I was sad to see him go.
Yeah, Mern's cool. I like the I like the scene where it's him and Vigilante in the thing, and they've got what's his name in the
Jar.
jar.
Yeah.
They've got a
Oh, that's-
butterfly in the
they've
jar.
got-
That
butterfly in
scene
the jar.
that scene was shared around so much as well.
Yeah, I don't know why you talking about Mern kind of reminded me.
You're not on about when Peacemaker and Vigilante everyone's trailing it,
yeah.
and they're like,
that scene's so good.
we're doing yes or no questions. What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could watch like 20 minutes of them talking to that guy, but it gets cut off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I could watch like 20 minutes of them just like communicating with this butterfly, and like Vigilante's being an idiot, and Peacemaker slowly getting information out of him. And that's like when I remember seeing the clip on YouTube and going like, I want to watch that show now to see that scene. But I know it's just going to get like interrupted and they're not going to get to talk to him or something. And then I swear that is what happens.
I'm pretty certain. I think at this point that's when they
Yeah, because that's just the way things are written. Like, obviously, they're not going to get a full conversation with this butterfly. But...
There's also there's the last main character of the first season at least is Augie Smith, aka the White Dragon.
Yeah.
He's Peacemaker's as the article says, abusive white supremacist father.
Yeah.
He's a plot. So Peacemaker's got a dead brother because his dad made the two of them like have a fight. Like a fist fight when they're younger, to like put him and his mates put bets on it, and he like punched his brother out like in the nose, and he kind of died.
Yeah, he hit his head and died on the way down.
Yeah. So Keith is his brother is dead, which is a lot of a trauma for Peacemaker.
Yeah, it's something he's got to work through, and the dynamic with his dad, which eventually comes to a standstill at the end. So.
Yeah, his dad's like a proper racist, man.
Yeah, he's awful.
And
he's like, it's when you see how Peacemaker's brother died, which kind of informs his worldview and everything.
Yeah, it's not even just about racism with him. He's just a terrible person.
Yeah. And it's like that event kind of like, informs Peacemaker's like entire character. But it's also like you can see how even when you see it, it's like it's literally kind of like Peacemaker's dad's fault and all his dad's friends' fault, and like, the situation they created's fault. But still, his dad runs down and he sees he's dead and he goes like, "You killed your brother! You killed your brother!" It's like, this is your fault, dude.
Yeah.
You did this.
Immediately started playing the blame game.
Yeah, instantly he's just like, because he has like a preference for the one kid. He's like, yeah, you fucked it. One good son's dead because it's like, but you orchestrated this. This whole operation was your idea.
So he's got a very uneasy relationship with his dad.
He wants to get along with his dad,
but his dad's just like, his dad does make his tech for him, but he just like, he's just kind of very mean to him.
Yeah, he hates him.
Yeah.
And when he visits him in prison, he's like, maybe you'll grow to love me, or I swear it's something like that.
Yeah,
like,
it's depressing.
Yeah.
But his dad's an awful person. As we said, he's a white supremacist, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's
top
literally
dog.
like the worst. Like, and he's not just like a white supremacist. Like, he's not just a guy with white supremacist beliefs. He is like a super criminal.
He's
an
super villain.
Super criminal, white supremacist, evil motherfucker. Like,
Yeah,
with like worshippers in prison.
Yeah.
He like wanna like, yeah. It's like it's fucked. It's.
Vigilante breaks into prison to try and like kill. He gets sent to prison because he wants to kill Peacemaker's dad to make him happier.
Yeah.
And then like he's sitting around with all the white supremacists, and he's like, "What was your favorite contribution Americans made to black people made to American culture?" And he's like, "Is it all the black dudes that fucked your mum in the ass while you jerked off in the closet watching them?" And then all the white supremacists
beating on him. Yeah.
They try to fight him, but he beats the shit out of them. Other than Augie, who's like, "I'm not gonna hit you first, because then they'll, he's trying to goad them into it."
Yeah.
So Augie's a bit smarter than that. So no, he's terrible. He's a great villain though. Robert Patrick's so good.
No, he's very good. Yeah. Talk about Robert Patrick all day. He's great.
He's great. Love
great
him.
at playing villains, isn't he? So
I love when he just gets fucking stabbed in the neck a bunch of times by like Vigilante or whatever.
In the second season.
In both?
Oh yeah,
it's the same shot. Not the same shot, but it's the same scene basically. Because he is in the second season as well, which I'll talk about in a bit. But so he gets killed by Peacemaker. He shoots him in the head.
Yeah,
and he starts hallucinating him for the last episode, and then at the end of the first season, Augie's like sitting next to him, like at the hallucination. And I guess I thought that was going to be more of a thing, but it kind of isn't.
Yeah,
no,
not as much for Joker.
Arkham Knight situation.
Oh god.
No. What else am I talking about here? So another character is a judo master.
Oh yeah,
that little shit.
Yes.
I love seeing him get his ass beat. Like it's because he never loses because he's like less skilled than the other guy in a fight. It's just like there's one example in season 2 where like he tries to fight Peacemaker, but Peacemaker's like running away from someone, so he runs into him, smashes into him, and they roll down a hill together, and Peacemaker just lands on him and squishes him. It's
I remember that.
He just always gets like slapstick, like beat up, even though he's like a karate master. He always just gets like smushed or like hit with a crowbar or some shit. Remember when like John Economist is trying to knock him out, like without causing damage? He's just
and he tases him like a gajillion times.
Yeah.
So.
He's trying to like knock him out without killing him, so he's not like continuously beating on him. So he'll just like hit him with the crowbar once, look at him, and then he keeps crawling, so he just goes again and hits him. And then he keeps crawling. He's like, "Oh god!" He hits him again. He's like, "Oh!" Eventually, he gets knocked out.
I like I was going to say. So there's also in the first season you've got 2 detectives who are after Peacemaker because they figure out that like he was the one who killed that person, not his dad. So you've got Sophie Song and Larry Fitzgibbon. I think they were a fun little duo of characters, but they were all horribly killed.
Yeah.
By the scene where the butterflies kill the people in the police station is like wonderful. Well, not wonderful, it's terrifying, but it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. It's good.
Yeah, and I quite like those two. And Larry is in the second season in The Other Earth, but Sophie isn't because she's Asian and it's a racist stuff.
Yeah.
So spoilers. Still not to say.
Spoilers.
Nice. I enjoyed watching that side plot on the rewatch. Because I think like the leader of the butterflies ends up being inside Sophie. I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah. I think yeah.
I was just trying to think. About what I want to say about the first season instead of the second. You know what I mean? So the butterflies, they want to take over Earth and like make it better or whatever. It's like the aliens that like we're gonna make the world better or whatever. But also like kill and replace a bunch of people. So not good. But they can only survive off like a certain food or something. Like they've had to bring a kaiju in underground to feed off it. Is it the cow?
Yeah, it's a big cow.
The big alien. So they do kill it in the last episode though. So that last fight scene's really good with Vigilante, Peacemaker, and Harcourt like storming the way into the base. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It is just a big cow underground as well.
Yeah, they kill that thing.
I feel so bad for that creature.
Do you?
That big old creature,
Really?
yeah?
No, man.
No, it breaks my heart, dude. What did he ever do wrong?
I don't know.
Alien.
Oh,
okay.
They sent.
I thought the evil Griffiths wasn't problematic.
What do you mean?
Like, I thought that's the regular Griffiths, and the evil Griffiths is like...
We eat cows every day.
That's not a cow, dude. That's
That was
like...
a big cow. It's called a cow.
It's not a person. Like, it's an animal. You can argue with the animals being mistreated, but it is just an animal.
I feel bad for the big pink
Okay,
thingy,
alright.
you know what I mean? Like,
cow.
he's a big pink tingy.
Cow. I had a glass of milk when I woke
so
up
bad
today.
for the creature. Yeah, cow blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cow blood.
Cow
alright.
blood.
Yeah.
Bled from its fucking, like, slitting its hooves and letting it drain out into buckets. That's how you get milk.
So,
Yeah. There's like, how many cows had to die for you to have cereal every morning, yeah. Like,
so what did you guys think of the first season?
I thought it was really. I really liked the first season.
yeah, I really like the first
I
season.
think it's very funny.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
funny.
The action's good.
I like what it does with Peacemaker's character. It gives
Yeah.
him gives him a lot more depth. All the stuff in it, like with his dad and with the butterflies, seems unrelated, but it's actually that like the plot with his dad is there to make him consider his values and change them, and then the butterfly plot resolves in a way that is basically there to make him like give him the final choice to ultimately like prove that he's changed for the better, like in the end. Like, that's why they've got both of those going on at once. And that's how they both affect him, like, differently. Like, that's what the role of each plotline is in the story.
It matters. It's not just nothing.
Yeah, it's all about the characters, and the, like, plot is just, like, works really well to, like bring out, like, the, you know, the potential that's, like, lying in those characters, basically.
Yeah, so once they kill the cow by sending Adebayo, like, right through it with the missile helmet,
I feel so bad for that cow, bro.
the butterflies can't survive anymore, so they just kind of die off.
It's just like
Hell yeah.
It's just like a big round thingy. I just feel bad.
When they're leaving, the Justice League turn up to help.
Yep.
And it's
Not canon.
not canon anymore. So in the original scene, it is who's there. So Superman, but you can't see his face, as with every DCU project.
Yeah. Weird.
Wonder Woman, but you can't see her face. So that's a rare one for her. Usually she actually turned up.
Yeah.
And then you got
Flash more.
Flash and Aquaman, but they're actually the actors. They got the actors in.
Do you know Batman's awful suit from the Flash movie?
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Apparently, Batman and Cyborg were both like there, like they got like stand-ins and everything. But I think they like CGI'd them out or like didn't have them in last minute.
Okay, I don't remember that.
They were trying to get rid of Ben Affleck at the time, and Cyborg, like I don't know, they were upset. He was like calling them out for being racist, and that was like not cool. Apparently,
Get him out of there.
Get him out of there.
Sad that, by the way.
This is fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, it's terrible how they treated him.
It's awful.
I joke there, but it's like it is actually pretty upsetting.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it's actually like jokes aside, that's fucked. It's
pretty fucked up.
The way they
Yeah.
treated him, and like actually some of the other people that like have worked for them as well. It's just like it's fucked. You know what I mean?
And then I remember James got into power at DC. He's like, yeah, some of those guys are assholes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Yeah, they were. So at the start of of season 2 of Peacemaker, it goes previously in the DCU, and they show you the same scenes, but they're slightly edited. So in this, the people that have turned up are Superman. Is it Superman? New Superman. Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, and
what's her name?
Girl.
Yeah, Hawk Girl.
Supergirl there.
She might be actually. I don't think so though.
I don't
But
know.
now that you've said it, I feel
I'm
like
thinking it. You know what I mean?
Like I didn't think so originally, but now that you've said it, you've psyoped me into thinking she might be.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Yeah.
is what if I type in Peacemaker retcon? I bet it'll come up. I got images. I think so. It's looking like it. Yeah, there's another flying person there. I guess she is.
Damn.
Who was that?
Supergirl.
Oh,
I think so.
that's weird. What was that?
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah, you just whistled.
No, I didn't.
Alex, what was that?
Nothing.
I don't know. Are you like alright? Are you okay?
I thought you whistled.
Schizophrenic.
Bro's
Clearly.
crazy. Bro's
He's
crazy.
out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah. So in this version, this version of events, the Justice Gang turned up late instead of the Justice League. Yay.
There you go then.
So starting to
It's actually more in character, isn't it?
the Justice Gang to turn up late.
Yeah,
It
with
is,
Guy Gardner and Hawk Girl on the team.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how did you feel about that? Like how they just kind of like went like fuck it, You know,
I thought it was kind of
No,
funny.
that's
to be
good,
honest.
that's
I think they kind of tried to gaslight me. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
well,
Like,
that's kind of the joke in a sense. Like it's just like the way they just subtly gaslight you. Like it's always been this way. It's always been Guy Gardner and Hawk Girl. They're the Justice Gang.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was
that
really funny, to be honest.
Okay, because this
Is Metamorpho there?
no,
Nah.
because this is before
Okay.
Superman the film hasn't happened yet.
Okay, but season 2 mostly that takes place afterwards.
It does, yes.
But also Metamorpho's still not there because he's he's looking after his little
But Mr. Terrific's not in there either. I mean, sorry, at the start that scene of the Justice Gang arriving, like that is pre Metamorpho meeting them.
Yeah.
But in the first episode of season 2, Peacemaker goes to do an interview to join the
And
Justice
it's
Gang.
just Guy Gardner and Hawk Girl.
Yeah, and also Maxwell Lord, who's funding them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
Um,
you remember when he said like? I don't know if it's just another character played by the same guy, or if it's literally Maxwell Lord. It's literally a clip in like Superman where it's like, this just popped into my head, but he's like, I don't care whether you're on the right or the left. I think we can all agree Lex Luthor fucking sucks.
yeah, that is Maxwell Lord. Yeah,
that dude sucks.
everyone can agree Lex Luthor sucks ass.
Brings
Yeah,
everyone
that guy's
together.
terrible, bro.
It's so funny.
So another addition to the main cast of this season is Rick Flag Senior, who is in charge of Argus. Because at the end of season 1, Adebayo, she like outs her mom for like all the dodgy shit she's been doing. So Amanda Waller's like not in charge anymore. So we've got Rick Flag Senior in there, which he's like spending the money of the government to like keep an eye on Peacemaker.
Do you remember?
Wants an excuse to arrest him.
You remember like a month before the thing, I made a joke about White Rabbit being in the new Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's in.
literally in it.
Yeah, and then
the
she
start of
shows
this
up in Peacemaker,
season.
and I was like,
And
whoa.
then
Nice.
they realise they've had the
Nice.
mic. Like she comes out crying, and then when Peacemaker tells him, "You've got the mic turned on. I can hear everything you're saying."
yeah.
Maxwell Lord just goes like, "How many times did I just mention a camel toe?" It's like, oh my god! Oh dear.
Yeah, they probably just like insult Peacemaker because
to
they
his
think he can
face,
hear.
yeah, it's sad though.
And they're like, at a certain point they stop caring, and like Hawk Girl and like Green Lantern just start talking about their asses. Like,
and they're still talking
Yeah.
about like going to get food afterwards.
she's
And
like, I need to like not eat as much. My ass is getting big, and then like
Yeah.
Green Lantern's like, mine's flat, man. I need to eat some more. Like, it's funny. I mean,
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I liked it. It's a good stuff. I think Rick Flag Senior is a good addition. I think he's good in this. I saw him in Creature Commandos, and I quite liked the guy, but I think as I watch this show, I just feel like he's more and more of a dickhead. The sort of power goes to his head.
Yeah. I remember saying to Alex at one point, like, he's nearly as bad as Amanda Waller, and Alex was like, don't say that, he's fine. And then, like, then the rest of the show happened.
The last episode comes out, and he's like doing coke while like his men get sent into the portal.
Yeah. And he's like, chucking Peacemaker through a door and shit.
I do think the transition from like kind of
Nice
dodgy,
guy.
not nice, maybe a little dodgy dude to
Villain.
was a bit like,
Oh, okay.
where did we actually?
Maybe a bit quick, you think?
Yeah,
maybe.
where
totally.
has this actually came from? Like, why has this happened realistically?
Yeah,
Because like I know his son died.
I
but
understand the things he's doing to Peacemaker, how he can justify those to himself.
Yeah.
But then when it's like his own men are dying and shit.
So he hangs out with like Lex Luthor's crew for like a week, and all of
Yeah,
a sudden
they
he's
rub off.
friggin'
It's the coke, man. It's
No,
the coke.
no, bro.
Yeah. So this season, the
It's the
first
coke.
season is them taking on Peacemaker taking on an alien invasion. In this season, he goes through it. So there's a door in his dad's house, an interdimensional portal. It's like the TARDIS, like it's bigger on the inside. And in there, he finds another universe. And in this universe, he is top. He's part of the top trio, and him, his dad, and his brother. Well, his brother's still alive, and the three of them are like a superhero team, and everyone loves him. So he's like, I want to stay here. You know what I mean? Because he encounters his Earth. I mean, they were saying Earth 2 at the time, but it's Earth X. He encounters his Earth X self, and he tries to kill the regular Peacemaker, and then Peacemaker accidentally kills him. He starts to like impersonate his life.
Yeah.
I found this to be quite
I
interesting.
feel like the whole second season is basically a process of just putting Peacemaker through the ringer more and more so that he feels like he has to run away to this other universe. and then it like nearly culminates in something, but just doesn't quite in a way that was satisfying.
Yeah.
And it's like because the whole season was putting him like through the ringer and just like like breaking him down as a character basically. I just thought it would be going somewhere. I don't know. I guess I thought maybe it's going somewhere darker or setting up for something else, or you know, even if it was going to have like a happy conclusion, I did think like but how rough's it going to be to get there? And then at the end they have like kind of one conversation with him in a motel and he's fine, and then the show resolves.
I just think
it feels like a lot of setup, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like that was the most interesting part of the show, The Other World. I just think we didn't get that boss fight that I was kind of looking for.
We just need to let's get this out of the way. We need to talk about the last episode.
Yeah, because so the whole season's really good, and I remember I think I might have enjoyed it more than the first one, not because it was better, but just because like I already knew and then was endeared to all the characters more.
Yeah,
and then like, you know, it's this kind of plot line of like, again, Peacemaker like feeling like he has nothing left in his world, and going to this other one. And you're waiting to see how that's going to conclude. It's just like constant tension rising. The whole show is this continuous build-up. Things are getting worse and worse. You can tell that when every time something bad happens to Peacemaker, he's taking the wrong lesson from it and just thinking worse of himself or what the world is to hit, like how it treats him, you know. And then they keep building to this 7th episode climax, and then his brother, you know, wants to kill him or whatever at the end. So you're thinking, okay, last episode's going to be brutal because Peacemaker's already like, feels like he might be on the brink of killing himself or something, and now his brother wants to kill him. What's even going to happen? You know, how is he going to defend himself when he doesn't even value like his own existence or whatever? Like after everything he's been through, like is he even going to be happy enough to want to like and then it just doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. And they just talk to him once and it's resolved, and then we just set up for other shows and films in the universe because it's the last season of the show, so it just doesn't feel like it. If it's like the whole show is building, is about to explode, is about to pay off in a way that tells me why we've been telling the story we have and doing the things to the characters that we have, because we've been beating down on all of them really in a way, like, and then it just doesn't pay off really. It's just like, oh, and then everything was good except plot twist, cliffhanger. All Peacemaker's in another dimension, so I'm like...
Yeah, the last episode, nothing really happens. They just kind of play a bunch of music James Gunn likes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do 2 really long montages, and then they announce a couple of things, and they're like, this will really get the fans going. And it's like 90% of the fans, including a lot of the ones that do read the comics, are like...
Yeah.
Oh.
Even I didn't know what they were on about, like Salvation.
Yeah.
So the whole season, like they're trying... Argus is trying to get the dimensional portal from Peacemaker.
Yeah.
It could be dangerous or whatever.
Yeah, because there was the portal that opened up in Superman, and obviously,
that didn't go to us. So they're looking out for interdimensional portals. So they're going. What was that? Someone doesn't matter. So they're looking for interdimensional portals after Superman, and they're going. So they're going to Peacemaker's house to get it, and you're like, okay, well, what do I want this for? And they're like, in there, there's like loads of different dimensions. Like the Nazi one and the zombie one.
Yeah.
And they're going there so they can make a prison.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit underwhelming. Just that it, like.
Yeah, so they could find
like a place to just dump all the
metahumans,
the criminal metahumans that they don't want around, and it's like, well, it just feels like they're just setting stuff up for the general universe.
Which is like, no, I'm trying to be, no.
But it's like each thing needs to stand on its own as a stronger product.
Well, no, because
you know what I mean.
This whole season was about the Nazi Earth. They need to go back to the Nazi Earth and fight his brother.
Yeah,
I'm not being funny.
So like I was invested in Peacemaker as a character in his journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe if half the show was about the Nazi Earth or whatever, and half the show was about them setting up that business they set up at the end or whatever.
Checkmate, that was another one, wasn't it?
It just comes out of nowhere that they've set that up. It's not really built up to, It's like, maybe if the show was more about him being pulled in 2 directions between Checkmate and this other universe, whether he should like keep working towards a current life or go skip out on it and live in an easy one, you know what I mean? Whether like maybe, if it was about that, then the ending would be a bit more compelling, that he like chooses the found family he's already got rather than a fake one from another universe. But it's not that really. It's like it's just this slow crumbling, like his life falls apart and tension builds, and then all the tension just dissipates for no reason, when really there's still a threat out there and not much has happened to... I mean, they have one conversation with him really to make him not depressed anymore.
What they should have done is, so the whole point was him accepting his reality and the family that he has, and basically leaving behind this, perfect world. Because it was never going to be perfect, and everything's always going to be
full of Nazis.
But I mean, like, what I mean? He's perfect.
I feel like there is some good stuff there, because it's like he has this idealised view of what his childhood would have been like if his brother didn't die, and if his dad liked him. But the fact it's in like a Nazi Earth, it's kind of reflecting that, like, no, he was always like an abusive father, and you're always living in a shit situation, and you need to move on, But it's just not paid off in a satisfying way. I don't think. I see what they were trying to do, but they just left too many strings hanging that it didn't feel satisfactory.
There just wasn't that confrontation on his side to, like, that. Like, okay, so he confronted his family that he wanted to accept, but there wasn't the exchange the other way. So what should have happened is his brother should have escaped that Nazi world. I think maybe he could have came through while they were looking for the other world.
Yeah, totally.
Like, while that team's going through looking for the other world, maybe he could have showed up in that thing.
You're totally right.
And then you can have that moment of where he has to let go and he has to fight his brother.
Yeah.
And that's where that climax, that's where you get the big fight.
Yeah.
And it can all get that tipping point, and he has to kill his brother
and it's
again.
not like I would say like, and that's not because we're saying like, oh, it has to end with a big fight, otherwise it's not cool. It's like
they set that up.
Yeah, we're literally saying they set up that there was this conflict, but with this character that he has, that it represents something like you were saying, and they just didn't resolve it. They just didn't resolve the thing they set up that would have been actually relevant to his character. So while I did think most of the season was good, like most of the episodes were good, it was funny, it was entertaining, and it was like well written, and like the characterization was good, there is just that one issue with the cliffhanger element of like, but you didn't.
Yeah, they just dropped the ball a bit towards the end. And I'm not saying the season's bad or anything, because I actually did really enjoy most of the season.
Most of it was good,
to be honest. But yeah,
I just want to talk a bit about the Earth X variants of some of the characters, because some of them show up. So you don't really get much of the Peacemaker of that universe, but from what I understand, he was like just an asshole.
He was probably like more like a pre-character development Peacemaker, but like worse.
Yeah, like he seemed like a bad guy.
Yeah, you know how people say, like, you're a Peacemaker, that racist superhero.
He probably was actually.
It's that idea of him in how he used to be, of like, oh yeah, he's that guy, he's the racist superhero.
To be fair, he wasn't actually. It was a coincidence.
I know, but it's like, it is that version of when he shows up, he acts like how because in the Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
That with when the way John Cena played his character early on, he played him very like super serious, and then James Gunn said, can you be more of like a douchey Captain America instead?
Yeah.
So it's like he's playing it how John Cena's playing it in that first scene, where he's a super serious, like, and you can, like, he's a super serious character with like a strict rule set, and he's going to kill people for whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's how that Peacemaker, for the brief scene he's in, that's how he acts, you know what I mean? So that's like...
He's got a cool outfit, though.
Yeah, he's got a cool outfit. But it's like, so it's like he's, in that scene, he's like facing off against who he used to like be at his worst, like the worst way people would see him as, basically.
Okay. That's pretty deep, man. It's pretty deep. Who else we got? So Vigilante on Earth X isn't a racist. He's actually part of like a freedom fighting movement, which I feel this isn't developed enough, because he's like, we're part of the Sons of Liberty or whatever. I'm like,
Who?
Are you going to show me any of these characters?
The Knights of who?
Yeah.
Are they going to be relevant
I know, right?
in any way? I do like. Also, Spider-Man exists in that universe. Wasn't Stanley a Jew?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Is that not weird to anyone? Like, why?
Oh, good point.
Strange, yeah.
So in this universe, the Nazis won World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which Peacemaker doesn't notice, even though the flag of the United States has a swastika on it.
So
Mein
funny.
Kampf's on every table, and there's a big picture of Hitler on the wall at Argon.
Now, some of those, because when they show it to us, they're like, well, there's a Mein Kampf on every desk, and it's like, okay,
Well,
maybe we're not looking at the books on every desk.
Yeah. He didn't pick up a book and
Then
start
they
reading.
kind of move over to the big mural of Hitler. And
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah.
He goes
Hey.
like, "Fuck, how'd I miss that?"
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Well, that is funny. Do you think like it's intentionally saying like, with him being like, I don't know, like raised by a white supremacist? It's like, is it just saying like, oh yeah, he wouldn't notice because it's like background noise to him because his
Maybe.
dad's a white supremacist.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like, even if he doesn't agree with him, it's like an almost normalised. Like he just doesn't notice that Mein Kampf's sitting there. Like
It could be, maybe. I don't know.
Amelia Harcourt in this universe is very stereotypically feminine.
That's
I think,
funny.
whereas in
Yeah.
the main universe, she's quite a masculine
No,
character.
she literally has. I think she goes to a therapist who says like, "You have toxic masculinity." And she's like a violent outburst in response and storms out.
Yeah, she's like, "I have a vagina." Like,
Yeah.
that's funny. She's good. I do like her.
Because she's like military, isn't it? Or like
Yeah.
you know. So it's
Yeah.
like she's
Or-
she's
And
in that
Rick-
environment.
Rick
she's
Flag
been in.
Jr. is still alive.
I thought that was a weak point actually. So
They didn't use that though.
so
Well,
he
did
turns
they?
up and he's like dating Amelia Harcourt, and he's like seems really nervous around Peacemaker,
Yeah.
or like on edge.
He's like a little bitch, basically.
And then I was like, okay, so is he gonna be in the Sons of Liberty or something? He's never in it again.
No.
He's in like one scene.
Is he
it's
gonna be
really
like?
weird.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. No. They set that up and do nothing with
I
it.
saw some like theories that was like him and Peacemaker were fucking in that universe. Like gay, they're secretly gay. Because Vigilante's dad, like when he goes to his house, he's like, "Oh, my dad's not gay in this universe."
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be
that's
closeted,
so
wouldn't he?
funny. That's
And
so
his
funny.
parents look miserable.
I think that's before the reveal as well. So
It
that's like
is.
another clue. He's like, he's not even like especially excited. He's like, oh, my dad's not gay
He
in
thinks
this
it's funny.
universe. Yeah, and then like, but you see the shot of them watching TV together, and they're just like, they just look miserable.
Because in the main universe, I remember this bit
Yeah.
where Peacemaker's like, "Your dad left your mom for another man," and he's like, "Yeah, and they're a great match. They're in love with each other. I'm happy for them."
Yeah.
And Peacemaker's like, I don't think he is gay. I think he just left to get away from you."
Yeah, he's just
It's
trying to
really
get at him.
funny.
He's trying to get at him, isn't he?
It's so
No,
funny.
He's just being rude.
He's being rude.
He's a dick.
And then, so I just don't like. Just give me anything. Rick Flag Jr. in that one scene.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a wasted opportunity, to be honest. I just
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's weird.
And the thing is, when I say wasted opportunity with this, James Gunn said there's no plans to make a Peacemaker season 3.
That's so weird.
If that finale came out and they went, "Yeah, Peacemaker season 3 is coming out in 2
I'd be
years,"
excited.
I'd be like, "Okay, cool, fair enough."
I'd be like, okay, yeah, so we're going to resolve the plot. We're going to actually, we're going to face some of the ideas set up in this season a bit more head on, maybe.
Yeah.
Because they were well set up and such, and they did good stuff.
Because with
But yeah, with the cliffhanger ending to the entire show, it's like, what? So I'm going to have to watch, like, Suicide Squad 5 to see a resolution to...
Yeah, it's like-
I don't know. I don't even know what it's going to be in.
Yeah,
They're not making anything Peacemaker adjacent, really, are they?
even if like, because if the idea with the Nazi universe is like that's the big bad. Yeah, it's the Nazi universe. So the big bad for the first phase of the DCU. They're going to have to kill loads of Nazis.
Yeah.
Awesome. But the thing is, all this Peacemaker-centered stuff isn't going to get resolved in like a Justice League movie.
Yeah. No, because
Nah,
James
yeah.
Gunn keeps saying, like, oh, this was like a villain origin story for Peacemaker's brother.
He didn't say that. The guy who played him said that.
Oh, okay. Do you really?
Yeah.
I saw an interview where he said that. Though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. And he's like, he said, like, yeah, I thought this is like we're seeing like a villain origin story for his brother. And then I'm thinking, like, what do you mean, like a villain origin story? It's Peacemaker's villain. He's not going to fight Superman in the next Superman. Why are we not doing a third season that resolves not just that hanging loose thread in the plot, but also like the fact that like Peacemaker needs to... He never properly acknowledges that version of his brother is an awful person, you know what I mean? Because he can't get over his trauma still. Like,
Yeah, no, you're
when,
right.
When
Yeah,
they're all attacking him and killing him, you can see him reliving his trauma of seeing his brother go. He goes, "Stop!" He really screams and he looks fucking scared and sad.
And he's like, the problem isn't my universe or yours, it's me. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's the other universe.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure it's the Nazis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, again, you could do so much with that. The way he like he wanted to be friends with his dad, even though his dad's like the worst guy ever. He's abusive and he's a white supremacist, you know. And it's like he's still like, oh yeah, this guy's a Nazi, but I'm the problem. You know what I mean? So he's still not fully over it, even if he has become a better person by the end of season 1. You know what I mean? Like he's still not fully like accepted that, you know, he's not in the wrong for his abuse as a child. You know what I mean? There's still stuff like progress to make there in the plot, you know.
Yeah,
but it's like they just, I don't know why they would not make a 3rd season.
Yeah, speaking of Peacemaker's dad, so in this universe, he's not the white dragon, he's the blue dragon, and he's a superhero.
Yeah.
And in some strange twist of fate,
He's actually alright.
he's not a racist.
Yeah, he's not a Nazi. He just like lives.
He lives in the Nazi world.
He just lives in the system.
He doesn't think he doesn't. Now, I mean, he's still complacent to an extent.
He's complacent, yeah.
But so I'm not saying he's perfect, but he's like,
Yeah.
I can't kill everyone. Like I
Yeah,
can't take over the world. I'm not like I'm an old guy. I'm an old guy in a suit.
He's like in a metal suit. It's not like literally.
He's not Superman.
Yeah, he's not gonna like literally undo all of the like Nazi world governments.
Yeah. Also, like when White Dragon fights Peacemaker and Vigilante in the first season. It's like 2 guys and an eagle to take him out. You know what I mean? He's not going to take on every government of the world.
Yeah,
is he?
exactly.
You know what I mean? But he's like, Amelia Harcourt calls him a Nazi. He's like, don't call me that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it.
Yeah, and
I just do what I can control.
and best scene when Adebayo shows up, and they're all like,
Oh my god.
it's a black, and they all start
One got
running.
out, and they start
they
chasing. That's
scream.
fucking terrifying.
That is scary. That's like such a shock. It's like you don't know whether to like scream or laugh when they're just like,
Yeah.
one got out,
Yeah.
a black, and then you just see all these people running down the street and just like running away from it. It's like, oh
One
my
got
god,
out's dark, man.
that's so dark because it just means like. Wait, so are they all somewhere? Like they're all,
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? It's really dark. That
Yeah,
like the wider implication of that line is like scary.
And obviously, when Peacemaker's brother is there, and he's like, "Hey, I was checking. We saw a black person. We were chasing her, and he was like, we don't do that.
I told you not to do that.
Not to do that.
He's very against it. Like, he doesn't want his son to be a racist.
What is Peacemaker's brother's? Is it like
He's Captain Triumph.
It's Captain Triumph.
That's hilarious. That's such a good
remember
name.
that.
Captain Triumph, so funny.
So then, like, so he's like talking about how he's like not a racist, and then Vigilante bursts through the fucking window and stabs him to death.
Which
Am I
is
right?
fair, to be honest, because
Well, how bad he was in the
and
thing.
like they're in a Nazi Earth, and like you just wouldn't assume, and he's with another vigilante that's told him like we got to go fight, we got to go fight the Nazis and shit. Like, so,
I
come
like the
with
two
me.
vigilantes together.
That is fun.
Also,
Yeah.
Vigilante kills. What's the scene where he's like, whenever I've got to kill like a murderer or like a
Yeah,
like
a
robber,
drug dealer,
like a drug dealer
robbers,
or
someone who's done some
graffiti.
graffiti.
Do you think that brings me joy? It does. He's killing people for doing graffiti, man.
Yeah, and then he's taking all their supply because of corrupt cops.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
I
get.
love
So
that.
in his basement, there is a massive amount of blood money and cocaine.
Yeah.
I love that he murders people for like enjoyment. It's like I can't use the blood money.
He can't use blood money. You know that put a curse on his family for generations.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, yeah, and then like Harcourt and Adebayo and
then they-
Economos just start nicking it. Like,
Don't they go into a cabinet then? He's got a bunch of beanie babies. Or something.
yeah, he's
And he's
got.
like, don't touch those. They're going to go up in value.
Yeah, he's waiting for it. Is this like leave that universe with Keith still alive and Blue Dragon dead, and they're like, you don't know what happens to the other vigilante.
No,
I hope he's
yeah.
okay.
He's probably murked.
He's
to be
fine.
honest.
He's fine.
I hope so. A man can dream.
He's probably fine.
Maybe.
This is dark, man.
Yeah, very dark.
Dark. Also, a great addition to season 2 is Flory, Langston Flory.
Yeah.
He's an Argus agent, and he has one weakness. He's bird blindness.
Yep.
So go on.
No, go on.
So I was getting confused about how short Judo Master was again.
Oh, he's like 5 foot.
That's crazy. He looks so much shorter in the show.
And you know,
5 foot's really short. It's
Yeah.
Danny DeVito. It's just bigger than Danny DeVito.
No, I know, but it's like he looks so much shorter like in the show.
Well, because if he's next to John Cena, who's like 6'2".
No, because I saw a picture of him in real life, and I was like, oh, he's not like a little person. He's just like a short guy. But when I watched the show, I thought he was a little person. Like,
Yeah.
He must have some. To be that short, he's got to have something
no,
going
not
on.
necessarily 5 foot.
Because
I've never met a 5 foot bloke.
yeah.
Stephen
sure.
Harry.
Stop mentioning him.
Just because obviously we're doing a really good job here. I just wanted to.
You just wink at me. Why'd you just wink at me for?
Because we're all in this
We're
together.
all in this together.
Oh, okay,
We're
yeah.
all in this together.
Yeah, Flory's so fucking funny.
He's one of the best characters. He's the best new character, I think.
Yeah.
I like
think so.
And he actually joins the team at the end.
He joins Checkmate
in
with
the
all
last
the main
episode,
characters.
He joins the team, and I was like, yes, yes. Me and Alex were watching it together. We were both like, yes.
He's a good guy. You know what I mean? He's a good lad. Ultimately, yes, he's got bird blindness, so that's a problem for him. He can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's his one weakness.
So when they go to Peacemaker's house, he does quite poorly against Eagle because he can't tell how big he is because he doesn't know what kind of bird he is.
Yeah.
No. Yep. Could be anything.
Why didn't you tell us that Peacemaker had like a demon duck? It's like a regular eagle.
Do you remember when Flory's saying, like, he's talking about John Economist, and he's saying, like, he thought it would be funny to take advantage and make a joke out of my disability, and he was right. It was very funny, but unreasonable.
Yeah.
Or like he's talking. I swear he's looking. He's like watching. He's sitting in a van with Economist, and he's like, that guy looks like he got the Pokemon. And he's talking about Vigilante. And then Economist is like, it's Pokemon. It's called Pokemon. And he's like, oh, when you learning that, I had 2 hot bitches on my dick, like sucking my dick. So funny. Or like when he's like fucking at the when they're trying to get Peacemaker in the park, he's just like staring at some black woman with massive tits, like bouncing like as he walks past and just not paying attention.
He is the best new character by far.
Yeah, he's nice. And he's actually is some integrity as well. He's not just like a complete joke character. There's like there's like scenes where like there's one where John reports that they've taken Peacemaker into the system,
so they can't kill him.
They can't kill him like illegally.
Yeah.
And then like the people who are trying to get that done are like, why'd you do that for? And he's like, because we're meant to. And then like Floyd walks in, and he's like, it's good that you did that. Like,
yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, who else would I mention?
He calls people names like titties and like barely legal and stuff like that. Barely legal.
QP pie.
We lost barely legal.
We did actually.
We lost him. We lost him. He was talking. They went out the night before and he puked on some stripper, and then after being outed like that, dead, killed in one of the other dimensions they go to.
Brutal.
It's quite a shame actually.
Let's never forget. Never forget barely legal.
They were quite upset about that.
Did anyone else get irritated in that scene in the last episode?
Oh, which one?
Like the one where like all the dibbies show up and like all the cute little cartoon characters show up and they eat
they're
people.
supposed to be something, can't they?
Yeah, but
I
like,
have no idea.
were you watching it and you were kind of like, so where'd the plot go? What are we doing? Why are we spending money and time on this sequence when we could be doing resolutions with plot character stuff and stuff that we said? Why are we doing? Why is Cutie Pie getting eaten by fucking like a million like pornies from Men in Black International? Like, why is this happening right now? Like,
I was thinking when he's looking at fucking like footage of like Adebayo and he's like, damn, why can I get me some of that? He's funny, man. I love him. I think he's great. I think he's the best. I wish I could hang out with Flory.
Yeah, everyone wishes they had a Flory.
They revealed that Eagle was actually the Prime Eagle.
Yeah, that's what another thing. It's like, when the fuck are you going to resolve that if not a third season of Peacemaker?
Oh, Prime Eagle's just a joke.
Nothing burger.
Yes, that's the payoff.
That's the payoff, that he is in fact the Prime Eagle.
Yeah, that's the entire payoff.
Yeah, it's the Prime Eagle.
I think that's meant to be like, the jokes about how he like kind of seems to understand stuff.
Yeah.
And like, he can hug Peacemaker and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that's a whole nothing burger.
I think that's a gag payoff to a series of gags of this eagle's acting weirdly human. Like,
that's rough. Okay,
that's the payoff. That it's just a joke. It's a gag. It's a bit. That plot line's over now. It's like, oh, isn't it funny that he's actually the Prime Eagle and that's why he acts this way? That's it. That's the whole thing. You're thinking way too deep. Like he's gonna summon like the Ultra Eagle from fucking like the cosmos in the fourth season of Peacemaker.
Well, he should.
Let's save the world.
I'm sorry, like,
that's not what's happening. It's not what's happening.
No, I'm sorry.
He beat the world's best eagle hunter because he's the prime eagle, and that's
so
the
Michael
joke.
Rooker is so funny in this.
Yeah.
So he plays a character called Red Saint Wild, and he's an eagle hunter who's hired by Argus to kill Eagly.
Yeah,
and
it's to fill in for the blind spot with the bird blind.
Yeah. So they've got it. So he's killed loads of eagles, and he's like he's talking to fucking. Everyone knows where this is going.
Yeah,
he's talking to Judo Master, and he's like
the guy's saying like
Economos is like how he had a fight with Judo Master.
And Judo Master's like, I still remember you kept hitting me with that crowbar.
And he's like, you beat up this little Chinaman?
Yeah, he's like, you beat up on that little Chinaman?
And he's like, he's from Vietnam, asshole. Isn't that where Chinamen are from?
Yeah, he just doesn't know.
He doesn't know. That's so funny. Oh god, am I allowed to say that?
It's part of the show.
In the context of it, is that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
yeah. I think that's okay.
Okay, all right. I hope so.
He's quoting someone.
I'm quoting
else.
what someone
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
It's not like you said a slur. It's
Is that not a slur?
Why? What?
I don't think so. No, it's like outdated. It's like Oriental. We just don't say it anymore. You know. Like,
okay, all right. I'm just covering my bases. You know what I mean?
It's not like a slur. It's just old-fashioned. It's like when people say like
Englishman. The exact same word. What word are you looking for? Where's the slur?
Yeah, no, it's just like it's considered outdated to use terms like Chinaman or
like
Oriental.
person of colour.
Yeah. It's like when people say it's like
coloured. Everyone used to say coloured, didn't they? Like my nan said coloured.
Well, that's like different, but like
because coloured isn't a slur, but it's outdated.
Yeah, but someone's national identity and then the word man on the end is used for
everyone.
About every other country in the world.
Yeah, but for some reason, Chinaman, I think that's considered.
It's probably to do with like it's probably related to like historical usage of it. Or something.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know. I was just wondering. I don't.
I think.
Well, you just don't want to say anything that's going to upset anyone. Or
I don't want to get told off for like quoting a guy. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the joke is that like he's like I don't know, like he's being racist or whatever. Like I get
but
it.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. That's the joke.
I feel like the ultimate joke is that he's not being racist and that he's actually concerned for this guy that he just doesn't know how to refer to. Like he's not even like.
Is that
not where they're from? Vietnam.
Yeah, like he's like you beat up on this Chinese guy. You know, isn't that basically? And he's saying like I'm Vietnamese, and he's like, isn't that also what Chinese is? Like he doesn't know
where Chinamen are from.
Yeah, it's like he just doesn't know. I mean,
oh
like,
god,
I feel
that's
like,
so funny.
Like, the joke is that when he says it, you're expecting it to be racist, but he's actually just like it's completely misinformed.
He's trying to be sincere. He's trying to be a nice guy.
He's trying to be sincere.
I love when he's going to kill Eagle-Eye and he gets like knocked on the head by Economos.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two. There was another eagle came in and like saved him, and he's like, "This can only mean one thing.
It's the prime.
It's the prime eagle. You sure that's the only thing it could mean?" When he's like, it's like, I don't think that's true. He's like, well, we clearly disagree on some things, but we both agree
that Eagle's gonna die.
That Eagle's gonna die. And Economos is like, no, I don't agree. It's so funny. I love it. He gets like pecked to death by eagles because Eagle-Eye is the prime eagle.
Because you see actually like, Eagle is actually. If you remember, he's like hyper aggressive in season 1. Like he tries to bite Adebayo.
Yeah.
And then Peacemaker's like, he likes you. And she's like, he tried to bite me, and he's like, not as hard as he tries to bite everyone else. So it's like when you actually do see like the characters are developing a relationship with Eagle-Eye, because like John Economos like saves his life, and then he's looking after him when Peacemaker's run off, and he's not like trying to bite him or anything. No. He's like chill, and he's like when Peacemaker's gone, he's like stood in the corner bowing his head all sad like, and he's like, yeah, Eagle is depressed because Peacemaker left. It's like they're friends.
Funny enough, they did a better character building process with Eagle-Eye in this season than they did Peacemaker at the end.
No, they did like half the work. It's just that
but with Eagle-Eye they did the full
they did the full job.
Oh yes.
This is a character I completely forgot to mention in the first season. I'm just going to backtrack quickly. You know Casper Locke, the Mern's informant.
Yeah.
He's like an old guy. He's a
yeah.
police captain. That guy is a fucking nutcase.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
almost
That
forgot
guy's a
about him.
monster.
He's crazy. I forgot about him.
He looks really creepy. Once he gets turned into a butterfly,
Yeah, yeah.
the blood
And they're all
starts, he's
practicing their
smiling.
smiles.
he's
Yeah.
like fucking like he looks shooting that fucking like the men so that Peacemaker can get away. He's a fucking monster.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Completely forgot about that guy. That guy's great. Anyway, sorry,
No, he is
Okay,
good though. He's a
yeah.
good character. I completely forgot about him. until you
He's
mentioned him, to
freaky
be
as
honest.
hell. He's a really good actor. I got to see if there's anything else.
I do recognise.
Got one of them faces, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
recognise him.
what else we got? Also, there was an alien in the second season of Peacemaker that kept like walking around burning like fucking animals.
he put cats in like a furnace.
Nothing
like
burger.
Well, it's
No,
his
I-
back door,
Well,
right?
that was just a gag.
Do you think?
That was just to show that the doors lead to like multiple other places
Okay,
rather than
alright
just
then.
like like.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
just
that
that's just a stab. That was like so you see that before he goes through another door into the alternate universe. That simply just happens to like reflect that behind all these doors is not another Peacemaker. Behind all these doors is a bunch of different weird shit like this alien burning cats, and it's also to establish that these doors go to other places
and they do
in a funny
eventually
way.
use the disposal thing, don't they? That he
Yeah, they do
exists,
use.
so-
they set. So that's just to set up a lot of like
Okay,
stuff
so
and be
easy
a funny joke.
to burn Peacemaker's
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
Peacemaker's body.
Yeah.
So
That's like something like Dexter, man. That shit's hilarious.
that universe isn't meant to be like relevant to the plot. That's just like an established. That's like a Chekhov's gun for the door and the bin and the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Like just the fact that like this is how this place functions. You know what I mean?
Shit, what was I going to say? No, I like. Oh, damn, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. No, I like the scene where they cut off the body, like how traumatized. I was a bit freaked out how traumatized Peacemaker was to cut up his own body.
Yeah.
Whereas like fucking Vigilante loves it.
Yeah,
he's having a great
He's a
time.
killer.
He
isn't
gets to hang out with his fucking his
Buddy,
mate. You know
just
what I
a
mean?
Good quality time with his friend.
He was upset that Peacemaker didn't invite him to the orgy.
Yeah, he was.
So Peacemaker is, he's a bisexual icon. He has a massive orgy with a bunch of men and women in it, but he's not enjoying it, he's in a bad mood, which is sad, really, because I feel like that I'd be the happiest man on earth if I was in this situation,
Yeah.
and yet, what?
Huh?
What? I'm not gonna lie to people.
I'm not gonna lie to people.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
I have to be honest, and
I gotta be
if
honest.
that means telling everyone on the internet I want to have a massive orgy, then so be it.
No, look,
I want to be true to myself.
Dylan, bisexual orgy. That's an important step.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't come otherwise. I'm not having some, not some prudes.
No pussy shit.
None of that pussy shit. You're in for it all. You're not
Everyone's
coming.
in.
All right then. All right then.
Sorry. No, okay. So he's fucking R-rated fucking party doing some
Yeah.
drugs.
Herogasm.
Herogasm. He's a herogasm.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
soldier boy.
I swear, he's on the John Economist. He's like sneaking around.
He is. He says he's like they're having he's like having an orgy. Like,
Yeah.
And Vigilante, Peacemaker's like, I didn't think you were that into sex. He's like, yeah, I guess I'm not that into sex. I just want to spend like some valuable time with my friend. Strange guy.
That's why you
Yeah.
had the freeway earlier.
It was about being friends with
Yeah, it was about
Peacemaker.
that.
being
Yeah,
close
yeah.
to Peacemaker and engaging in the activities he's interested in. It's not
I
about.
love in the first season when they go out to the woods and start shooting shit.
Yeah.
That's so good. This show's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a good show.
Vigilante's like one, but it's like people are saying you're a racist, and it's giving me a bad look by association.
Yeah,
I should
yeah.
kill more white people. Like, it's so fucking funny. I don't know. It's so the comedy in it is so good.
Yeah, it's really
I
funny.
think it's just a shame that it kind of fell flat in that last one.
Yeah, no, because especially since it has so much going for it, I feel like if it was just season 2 or 3, I'd be like, that was one of the best seasons of television ever. You know what I mean? But it's like, wait, that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just seems.
It's like, wait, so we're doing a cliffhanger ending and we're not resolving it in the show about the character that the conflict is about. Like, okay.
Yeah,
I
like
think it needs to-
what's happening?
Put the Spotify playlist down and
Yeah,
finish the story.
Yeah,
off,
James
buddy.
Gunn, it's like,
There is 2 concerts on that boat in that last
Yeah,
episode.
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
starting to piss me off a bit.
Yeah.
It's rough that.
Shame. It's a shame, but it's good. It's a good show.
it's still a good show.
At the end, so at the end, he gets like, so in like episode 7, once they get out of the Nazi universe, like he hands over the portal to... The portal was like some alien. They found some... Like his dad found some alien corpse. Because you're led to believe that he made all the stuff in the first season. But as of the second one, it's like, nah, he found some alien. It's like, fair enough. I'm talking. Don't interrupt me, Dylan. Otherwise, I'll throw this chair at you.
Which one?
There you go.
Which one do you want?
Guy, the bigger one.
Well, which one? The bigger chair thrown at you?
It looks like a nicer quality chair.
But it's... Anyway, yeah, so...
Average conversation in Peacemaker.
Yeah, that's kind of real. So they hand over the fucking... the portal, and then... obviously, as was mentioned a bit earlier, so... Peacemaker... not Peacemaker. Frank Grillo, that's the guy who plays him. I was wondering what I was on about. Frank Grillo, Rick Flag Sr., he takes... he goes to talk to Lex Luthor in prison.
Yep. A little cameo.
It's a little cameo. He's got a cane now because he got the shit kicked out of him by a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't like it there because he hates metahumans, and now he's hearing some metahuman sex going on in the other room.
Yeah, he's not happy about it.
With the big monster man and the cartoon twink or whatever.
What DC characters is he talking about?
I don't know.
I need to know.
I don't need to know.
Everyone said it was Dr. Phosphorus, like the twink, and I was like, they said the twink had cartoon eyes. Dr. Phosphorus doesn't have eyes.
Yeah, what?
He's also not a twink.
Yeah.
He's a skeleton.
Who are these people?
I think Killer Croc might be the other one.
No.
You know what I
think? Who is Killer Croc fucking that has big cartoon eyes?
I don't know. I don't have that knowledge. Maybe that'll be in the Killer Croc movie, which they're not making.
Yep.
Can't wait.
In the Clayface movie.
The Clayface movie when he's friends with Killer Croc.
Yeah, he goes play cards with him.
That'll be good.
Can't wait. Anyway, so Lex Luthor kind of hates being there, but he makes like a deal to help out Rick Flag. So Rick Flag goes and gets like one of the scientists from Superman to help him out, and he also gets Otis as well. And then like they all become mates, and they all start doing crack or whatever, and like drinking while they send in like a bunch of Argus agents to check out the other universes. Yeah. And there's a lot of lives lost there in the different ones. So there's like some place with like spider, like skeleton heads or whatever, creepy shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And
it just felt like a bit of a
waste of time.
Yeah, drawn out.
Did feel drawn out. Yeah.
Overly drawn out, and also it made like, I feel like you could still have had everything plot relevant that Rick Flag Senior does. Like everything plot relevant he does that is like evil. Like you still could have kept all that and had him be a decently sympathetic character, but it's like they just chuck that in there and they completely dash any chance of that. You know what I mean? And it feels like it doesn't actually amount to anything, and it just wastes time. And the last episode is definitely the weakest in this show, I will say.
Yeah. So Peacemaker. Another character. I'm gonna try again. So
rewind.
Another character that's working with Rick Flag in this season is Sasha Bordeaux. She's a cyborg. Good job, James Gunn. And she also she's right. She's got a thing going on with Rick Flag. I just thought it was worth mentioning because she joins Checkmate as well. So
yeah, she's cool. I mean, it's a bit out of nowhere. Her joining Checkmate.
Yeah, because I feel like
it's not out of nowhere. But you can see the discontent she has towards the end building.
Yeah, but it's weird because at first she was one of the people who wanted them to like illegally execute Peacemaker.
Yeah, it's a weird transition, isn't it?
So I'm a bit like, sure, she doesn't want to be part of that group because she's discontented, but at the same time, it's like, you're not a good person, bro. Like, if you were content and we were still, like, illegally executing people in a back room, you'd just still be working there. I mean, like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all a bit strange, really.
So, at the same time, Vigilante's on the team, and he has never said he's going to stop killing people who do graffiti.
Yeah, he's an actual psychopath.
And he's actually a psycho, so I don't even know.
I don't think he's capable of guilt. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're ever going to touch on that. Like him killing innocent people, or if that's just like
they're not innocent, they're doing graffiti.
Oh yeah,
that's a crime.
I don't know if that's just like a gag or like if that's ever going to be touched upon, but probably not. You know what I mean?
I think you should keep doing it.
Yeah,
stop the graffiti.
Yeah, I mean, if we had someone doing that round in Birmingham, Digbuff would be gone.
Yeah,
yeah.
The blood soaked
Ratman would get him.
Digbuff.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my God, Ratman's killing people who do graffiti.
Ratman's the hero of Birmingham.
He's gonna paint Digbuff red. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking scary, bro.
The prime rat.
for Prime. You'd be a rat.
You'd be a rat.
Yeah, you'd be a rat. You'd be a rat. You'd be a rat.
What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think of anything else I want to cover before.
I want to say like.
No.
Okay.
No, sorry, go on.
I feel like the cliffhanger ending makes it way less like.
Oh yeah, so
it makes
I should clarify what it is.
Yeah, go on.
Peacemaker, he's having a good time. He's joined Checkmate, which consists of him, Economos, Amelia Harcourt, Adebayo, Vigilante, Flory, Sacha Bordeaux. I can't think of anyone else.
Oh, shit.
And then he's having a great time, and he's like getting with like him and Harcourt have got together or whatever, I think, or they're going to at least. And then he gets kidnapped by Rick Flag Senior and chucked into an alternate dimension. What's it called again? Salvation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where they're going to put all the metahumans, but he just doesn't like him, so he's like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically.
And like that's how the season ends. Like he's trapped there, and you hear like noises coming from the woods.
Yeah. But they also don't resolve some stuff like earlier on, as we've mentioned. So I feel like the cliffhanger ending makes it like weirdly like it's like less recommendable to people now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like before, if someone said to me like, "What's a good like superhero show I could watch or whatever," I would have gone like, "Oh, Peacemaker's a really good one." But I feel like now that it's ended with a cliffhanger and it isn't getting another season, and that's just going to be like, you know, resolved in outer universe stuff, I'm like, I don't want to recommend that to someone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Because what if the stuff it's resolved in isn't that good, you know? Even if the Peacemaker stuff they do in future is good, what if it's in a film that's kind of mediocre or, you know? So it's like, it's not like I can go, oh yeah, Peacemaker's really good, you should watch that to someone. You know what I mean? It's like, and that hurts it, I think.
It's one of the reasons why post-credit scenes work quite well, because you're able to connect something on to the next thing without it majorly affecting or interrupting the main story. But the issue is they've basically used the main story to do the job of what the post-credit scene would do, and that's an issue.
And then so not only have they set up, like, you know, they've used the main story to set up other projects that are irrelevant, to be honest, they've also, on top of that, dedicated that time to setting up other projects and not resolved plot elements and stuff like that should have been resolved in this show, and instead gone, oh, that's also going to be in other stuff, when really it's like, should things not be able to stand alone, you know?
Another big issue is because the cliffhanger they decided to use, instead of using it within a post-credit scene and giving more time to resolve the other things, and they've used it as a main part of the actual show. One thing that hurts it quite a lot is because this is such a niche cliffhanger that they've connected it onto, and they haven't used it. If they had used that as the post-credit scene and it was a niche thing, it wouldn't be that bad. But because it's part of the main part of the show, you kind of want it to be something that at least a good amount of people are going to go, whoa, it's that thing. Yeah. But the issue is, Salvation is niche for like people who read the comic books, man. It's
that thing I like. So they should have, one, resolved the plot, and two, why do they spend all that time setting up like Rick Flag explaining to people that he's setting up this thing, like as if, so if you make a thing about that prison universe now, right, you need to explain what it is in that show or movie or whatever anyway. So why are we wasting time explaining?
They shouldn't have told. If this is what if this is the direction we're going with Salvation, it's like there is no need for Rick Flag should have just got it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, maybe have a scene of them starting to investigate it or whatever, and then go back to the Nazi shit.
Yeah.
Because this is not relevant.
But that's what I'm saying. So they should have resolved the plotline with Peacemaker and his brother, and then just at the ending, as a cliffhanger, unexplained, he chucks him through this door into another universe that we don't know what it is. So then the main plot, it's resolved. The character conflicts are resolved, but also there's this mystery element. You know what I mean? Where has he been chucked? And then in a show or film, actually, where he's been chucked is fucking relevant, then they can explain what it is and why it was set up and stuff, instead of wasting time. Like, it's not narratively relevant to the characters' journeys at all. Like, oh, I'm making a prison for metahuman. That's relevant to, like, the next Superman or something, I guess. But it's not relevant to this. It's just that it's relevant to the cliffhanger of this. But the cliffhanger shouldn't be thoroughly explained before it comes, should it?
No.
Because then where's the, you know, I mean, like it's a bit of a.
It's a bit of a mess, really. But
Just pay off all the stuff you write.
So, what would you give each season out of 10? I think they're both 8s.
Yeah, I guess season 1 and 8.
yeah,
I guess season 1 and 8. I guess season 2 a 7.
I could probably go with that, to be honest. Season 1 and 8, season 2 is
For
7.
me, I still kind of feel like I enjoyed the second season more. Like maybe I had higher highs but lower lows.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed
Yeah.
the second season more, but at the same time, that's partially just because I already watched the first season and now have an attachment to all the characters, if that makes sense.
Did you say that earlier?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's like, I just feel like if I then went back and rewatched both seasons, I'd enjoy the first season more. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah,
the truth.
okay.
That's the truth. It's like, because now I'm endeared to them and I want to see them succeed and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so, I understand who they all are and what all their conflicts are and troubles and etc. I feel like if I rewatch the first season, I would just appreciate it more. Whereas if I rewatch the second season, I would appreciate it slightly less.
Yeah, I think I like the first season slightly better. Not that.
I enjoyed watching the second season more.
Well, 7's still a very good rating.
Yeah, it's still very
So-
good. Yeah, but yeah, I actually enjoyed the experience watching the second season more. You know, I found it was quite. I was quite engaged by the kind of rising tension and stuff, but
All right.
I didn't feel it paid off as good as it could have.
Okay, what about overall, though, out of 10, like the whole show? I still give it an 8.
Yeah, give it
It's
an 8.
great,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it
You
is
know
an
what I
8,
mean?
it's
Yeah,
great,
I'd probably.
I really
if
like it.
Yeah, I'd probably round up to an 8, to be honest.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, totally.
All right. Okay, so what I do want to ask then, before we
Rapper.
wrap up today, is what DCU project are you guys most excited for? Film or TV? Supergirl. Why Supergirl?
Just looks really good.
Okay.
What does?
I just really like the art style and the poster. That's about it.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Dylan, what about you?
I don't know.
To be fair, Sandman. That's what I was going
What
for.
was
Yeah.
Clayface.
Sandman?
Clayface, Fluminense.
No.
Clayface is really intriguing to me. I am actually looking forward to Supergirl, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, unironically, but Clayface, I don't know, looks really interesting.
For me, it's Lanterns, man. I love Green Lantern. Or Booster Gold.
Yeah, that's a
One
shout.
of those two. But see, I don't know what the next thing coming out is, because Lanterns just says early 2026, but Supergirl has an actual release date of June 2026. But Supergirl's at least got a poster. Green Lantern's had like one promotional image, so I feel like Supergirl's probably going to come out first.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
So just because I don't know what's going to come out first, I don't know what the next episode of the show's going to be. I'll have to just wait, but I assume it's Supergirl. But we'll be back at some point in 2026 whenever something comes out, because these are only going to... Now I'm caught up.
Yeah.
These will only be whenever something actually gets made.
They'll come out when it's relevant. Yeah.
You'll get one every every couple of months, couple of them a year. You know what I mean?
Whenever a thing comes out.
As soon as a new DCU thing comes on, I'll get right round.
Yeah.
But thanks EarthX Connor for being on the podcast, and Dylan.
Thank you for having me.
I'm the regular Dylan.
You're the regular Dylan. All right, cool. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys in a bit. See you in the next one whenever that comes out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.